Welcome to the shooting show. This week we're heading to North Yorkshire with Stuart Wilson on Squirrel Patrol.
I've had a few weeks in the high seat without a great deal of success trying to get some rodos, so decided today to have a little bit of a change and get myself onto one of the squirrel feeders that's baited up with like a bird seedy type mix. Quickly going to top the feeder up and then get myself tucked back at the tree, sit and wait and see if I can't get 2, 3, 4, 5 squirrels, whatever turns up. One thing that is quite apparent here is the amount of wild birds that use these feeders, which is a positive byproduct of controlling some of the vermin species. The blue tits and great tits, robins, wrens, there's a myriad of birds come to these feeders. And just slightly low with the first shot, the squirrel bounced off the feeder and just ended up expiring just behind one of the trees. We'll gather him up a little bit later. Everything else is just quite happily going on about its business. Three good squirrels gathered up. Get these home, and I'll show you how I skin these and get these ready for the table. Give them a quick stretch out, and then for the filming purposes, I'm clamping these onto a beam so they maintain sort of position central in film as I'm filming by myself. Then you guys should hopefully get a decent view of how I go about trying to get the skin off these things. They sometimes, when they're a little bit older, can be sort of quite tough, so I basically just clamp them up onto this little beam with the back feet between that chock of wood and the beam, and that leaves me access to cut through the tail area, which is a good way of skinning these things. So nick the skin and tease the skin slightly down towards the side of each leg, and then you have to carefully get the knife through the bone, the spine, which is effectively the tail, without tearing through the skin. And then carefully teasing down further, you're hoping to get, or the idea is to get, a tag of skin that you can then get hold of to then apply some pressure, pull down, and remove the skin off the back of the squirrel down to the rib cage, front legs, and everything sort of pops out in a one. And it's worth noting that this is before gutting these squirrels at all. So just popping the front legs out as you would skinning a rabbit, and then I'm going to come in after I've got those popped to the wrist joint with a pair of secateurs and just pop each of the front feet off the front legs. And you end up with a small flap of skin on the belly, which is almost like a pair of furry trousers. And getting again a tag of skin that you can get hold of, you can then just pull that tag of skin, which effectively peels off the trousers, and you end up with a perfectly skinned squirrel. Quick snips with a pair of secateurs. And same again on the front legs. And then just a small cut to reveal the bone in the neck, and that's quickly snipped through, which allows real easy removal of the head. And there you have one skinned squirrel ready for just having the guts popped out and the lights out of the chest cavity, and you've got some fantastic squirrel meat just like that.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and ring that bell for more videos. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.